And we got to do a quick news rant part two because one, y'all seen the soybean plant that barrel malfunction. And so of course I went deep diving in the comments, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not no criminal. That's how I know. Like, I'm really not no criminal because I just don't be. I be thinking too kindly. When I saw that, the first thing I was like, oh man, they just lost they they just lost their contracts in China. Now they lost their soybeans. But the first thing somebody said was, sure. Like, I mean, the comments, and most of everybody was like, sure. Sure, all of a sudden it broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody had that skepticism immediately. That's what I'm saying. Like, I be doing airheaded shit like that. I was like, oh, poor people. That was like, no, this is an insurance scam. So, and then once I saw it, I couldn't understand. I was like, oh, well, this is brilliant. Somebody getting their money, but they the only ones that can get it, because anybody else who do it is gonna look, it's not gonna look like a mistake no more. It's no way you can. But somebody was like, shit, I'm gonna get this money on the back end or the front end. So fuck it. Fucking right. So that happened. Oh, and also I wanted to talk to y'all about, I'm gonna do the tea. I'm gonna go and do the tea y'all need to know. But these some big stories I want to talk to y'all about that I needed to elaborate on before we get to the early morning hustle show next week. But so Pete Hegseth has, like, they instituted, and they've been talking about instituting this a long time. They instituted a new rule in the Pentagon that, like, you can only be a reporter if you report what we want you to report, essentially. And every reporting franchise company did not sign on to that except for one. Is this place called OAN, and I think that is actually like Trump them. Like, that's Pete Hegseth them people. You get what I'm saying? So they call that boy Pete Hegseth. But that's his people. So, couple thoughts on that. One, a lot of people is upset about this, but they ain't never dated no narcissistic person, nigga or bitch. And I really think this is the best thing that they could have did. Like, they actually they're forcing the reporters to do what they should all be doing, not covering that shit. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? What's the damage of not reporting it? The damage is, it could not be, and it would not be any less than the damage of actually reporting it. Because all you're doing is spreading the propaganda, whether you intend to or not. But you say you have to do this. No, you don't have to do this. You just want to get a story so you could get paid. But by Pete Hegseth saying, listen, y'all can't come unless y'all say what I want y'all to say. He forced his own gray rock method on himself. Because now what's a show if nobody's watching? What's a narrative if nobody's listening? You get what I'm saying? And that's the only one that's going to be in there. So what's that? Like, so everybody's going to know that whatever comes from them is a lie. That's all we going to know. But it won't be as big and grandiose. You won't have as much attention. And if the goal is to get attention, how can you kick out the people that give you the attention? Like, you kind of biting the hand that feeds you. So if they do that in the White House, and I think Trump's smart enough not to do that, because if there are no cameras, then there's no show. And it's fine if you have one, but the one channel that you do, that these people, like, that you do have, don't nobody watch. Don't nobody even know what that is. And I promise you they're not going to go out there way to watch it because they don't like you. So it'll be interesting to see. But I wanted to talk about that because a lot of people are mad and say it's an infringement on our freedom of speech. No, it's God's grace and mercy on our freedom of speech, on our eye holes and ear holes, bitch. So we aren't over inundated with pointless and senseless lies because everybody know he lying, but you still talking to him. You have to, for people like this, is the way you don't do that, the way you stand up to this guy or people like this is not. Don't say nothing to them. You just give them nothing. Don't give them no attention. Even if they talking to you, just they could come and find you. And you just act like they not fucking there. Because you want attention. And sometimes they only want attention from certain people. And they'll pander to other people to try to make people jealous so that you could want their attention. But when you don't actually give a fuck, that's how you got to treat these people. Just don't give them no attention. So I'm happy that they forced Americans to take the attention off of them. Thank fucking heavens. This is probably one of the best things that they actually did for the American people since they've been in office. Thank fucking heavens.